A network and a composition of music are very similar in the fact that the whole is greater than the sum of its parts. So if you give an orchestra, for example, no matter how great the musician may be, or in our case, let's say a lawyer or accountant, if they're not working in unison with the rest of the group, then the result is pretty poor. So the whole focus here and the real strength of an orchestra, a composition of music or a network is very much in the coordination and collaboration between those involved.
So in terms of some of the statistics, I know some of you know this, but there is some first-time attendees. We have around 800 members spread all over the world in around 150 different jurisdictions, covering 70-odd practice areas. Of course, that's principally across law, accountancy and finance. So a fantastic spread, and that's reflected in the audience here today.
His 100% is about the qualities of the world into which they contribute. He sets the boundaries. He changes the terrain. You understand? This is a completely different understanding of what control is. And the good news, this is even better in terms of precision, not to speak about joy of music and all that, that's obvious, than Muti. Good news? Smile. Good news.
So really what I'm suggesting to you is two things. The better we understand our client, the better we'll understand their issues, the better we'll have business development and build that relationship. They'll come to trust us much more. We're part of their team. And if it's a smaller client who doesn't have a big executive team, that's a very valuable role for the lawyer to play, to be part of their sort of executive team, almost a non-executive player. But you've got to have that industry thinking. There's no point just coming in with a technical view of the world.
Sanctuary International is a group that we're forming through IR, which is we want to make a difference. And what we're trying to achieve is to look at positive and a sustainable change that promotes equality, peace, tolerance and preservation of culture. We believe it's important to work collaborative, it's important to talk, it's important to really look at how we can make a difference by using strategies, impacting on government, law, policy.
I must say that this award, I feel it as an award for all of us. That is really the best feeling I have about it, because of course we worked hard for the referrals, receiving referrals because of the quality of the work and the trust our colleagues put in us.
That enthusiasm has become contagious, and there are other folks who have really started to pick up on it. And so it's not just Tom and Ross and his team or their team that is behind this. It's sort of everybody else spreading, and it's like wildfire. I think it's really been a good thing, and that's to me a testament of the interactions that folks have when they come to meetings like this.
Having it in the forefront of your mind when someone says they want to go into another country, my first port of call will usually be to go onto the IR website, see who the advisors are there, and then just reach out to them, make contact and see if they can help. And that has really helped to establish relationships, but actually it's the conference itself, because you can't beat a face-to-face interaction. So it's actually making that personal connection, finding out what people are like, and a lot of the members are of a similar size firm to Stevens & Bolton, so they adopt a very similar ethos to their clients.
you.